Whoa, 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 go back. That was actually cool. Okay, we're starting it off here. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the past series here on Fox Sports 1. We are at Myrtle Beach, a track we haven't been to before. With these cars. Been here before on the channel. Those videos have been deleted. However, it's part of the old late model series I did before starting this that didn't really match up timeline wise, but we're back at Myrtle Beach, this time with the past series boys, getting ready to go green from this famed legendary Matt Carter, your pole sitter, is going to lead us down into turn 1, and he almost clears Scott Speed off of turn 2. Speed coming back with a run on the high side as he tries to take the lead. He's going to pin down that 46 machine. The 46 gets to run, but not for long. Speed coming back. It's a dead heat at the stripe, but it's going to be Scott Speed leading that lap. Yet again, Scott Speed's doing a great job pinning down that 46 car on the outside lane as we head down into 1 and 2 yet again here. Scott Ricky Stenhouse Jr. underneath Dexter Bean. Look who's in third, Justin Allgaier, and here comes Ian Slager underneath Allgaier. He's going to move him up the racetrack. Contact made. They're still rubbing against each other. Slager's going to spin the 16 of Allgaier off turn number 4. A 360 and keeps it moving for Allgaier, and they're running each other into the wall in the back, racing back to the caution flag. Scott Speed is the leader, but here comes the 46 of Carter, back with another run, couldn't quite get there. Off turn 4, Scott Speed leads us to the caution flag. Man, oh man, what a wild opening couple of laps. I'm not sure what was going on there with Slager and Allgaier, but Slager got into the back of that 16 car and just didn't turn him loose. I think riding on board with the 97 car, yeah, the 16 tried to cut down across his nose. He's like, Slager's like, nah, I'm not letting that one happen, buddy. And he stays right on him and won't get off of him. And at this point, the 16 is just sideways. Now they're just hooked together. And at this point, it's about, yeah, they're both heading down the racetrack, and it's about just keeping that 97 car straight. And he has no choice but to hook it right, keep that car straight. And at the stripe, I think he does. Yeah, he edged out Frank Kimmel, so he's going to keep P3 there. Wait, no, the caution wasn't out yet at this point. Not yet under cautions, but we did have another race, or another lap back around to race back to the caution flag, at least for the top 4 or 5. And Slager back to the inside, but just couldn't do anything with it, and Frank Kimmel takes the spot. So a quick single car spin to open things off, or bring out the first caution rather. Yeah, here we go. Gonna hop back into it here. Green flag back in the air. It's gonna be a single file restart as this track is kind of glitchy with double file restart. So single file it is with this track. Getting a nice little flyby off turn number 2. That was beautiful. Now another one into turn 1. Seeing most of the field go by. Off turn 2. All kinds of battles happening all over the racetrack here. I think this might be the only track where the single file restarts makes the racing even more exciting, actually. And we might actually need to take advantage of that with this track in particular. But the caution is back out, and Ken Butler III has no rear end on that race car. So let's see what happens to him here. Let's see, driving down into turn 3. Oh, just 2 cars going for the same spot, and around they went. Big damage for Tommy Hester to the 1. All right. Here we go. Pace car is back in. Let's try this once again. Green flag is back in the air. Oh, the 2 slid up the track a little bit. Almost allowed the 46 to get to his inside, but it's almost like he wanted him to get down there because he knows how strong he was up high, but really protecting the bottom. Battling for the lead. Here comes Ian Slager, and look who's behind Slager. This is why Slager's in a hurry now, because Justin Allgaier is coming back through the field, and he's right back up behind that 97 car. Slager doing everything he can to get away from the 16. Doesn't want to let Allgaier get close. Allgaier reeling him in. He's got his sights set on that 97 car, but here comes Slager to the inside of Frank Kimmel. Gonna make him open the door, trying his best to get away from the 16. Here comes Allgaier with a run off the corner. Will Allgaier pay it back? Diving down into 3 and 4. Oh, wasn't close enough to get him that time. Slager's gonna get another run. Here comes Matt Carter back to the inside for the race lead. Carter side by side. Kimmel checked up. Here comes the 97. Here comes the 16. Everybody getting loose here. Carter couldn't get the move to work, and now hops back in line behind the 2 of Speed. Scott Speed, though, doing a great job playing defense. Even though drivers are faster than him here, he's doing a great job hanging on and defending on the high side of the racetrack. Coming off the turn number 2 now, heading down into 3 and 4 yet again. Speed playing defense. Nobody able to get the run, and the 16 is still not close enough to the 97 to make a move on him. Uh-oh, now he's got the run. This is going to get interesting right here. He's close. What will he do? Cooler heads prevail, it seems, as the 97 just kind of opened the door for him. Didn't want to get run into and kind of seemingly saw what was coming. And it looks like the 97 is just going to let him by. He says, hey, my bad, I wrecked you earlier. I'm going to let you on through, but not without a fight, it seems. Oh, the 16 is going to get into him. Uh-oh. He's rubbing against him. Will he turn him loose? He does. More contact back into the first turn. And oh man, lots of contact being made here out front. The 97 didn't get a good entry into the turn again. Here comes Kimmel to the inside. Couldn't quite make it work. Now here comes the 16 Allgaier diving it in. Allgaier stuffing it in there, getting the run through the corner, but a little sideways off turn 4. Now it's going to have the inside to drive down into turn 1 and 2. Oh, forces the 97 up the racetrack. That might have been what he needed. No, the 97 arcs it back down. Man, the passing is going to prove to be really difficult here from Myrtle Beach, isn't it? And now the 97 to the rear bumper to 44. He gets underneath Frank Kimmel. Kimmel is going to pin him down on corner exit. Thing with such a narrow short track like this one, try to beat and bang and bump and grind your way through the front, and there's just no room to really make it stick on the inside. You got to get it done all in one move, and passing Definitely not easy here. It's the 23 underneath Dominic Casolo, who had that wild wreck at Talladega. 30-plus rolls for that 38 car. He's back here today and looking to finish out the season. Or the night, rather. Here goes the 2. Yet again. We're going to get a great flyby this time by that same camera angle. Off turn number 2. Here we go. So far, the top 5 under a blanket, but nobody able to make the move. Surprisingly, Allgaier not paying back the 97. Seems like cooler heads have prevailed. The 16 is going to focus on just beating him on the racetrack rather than with his car. He does have the fastest lap time of the race, but nowhere to take that speed. And here comes the 97 to the inside. Ian Slager side by side with the 44 Frank Kimmel. Is he going to be able to clear him this time? Will the 16 be able to follow him through? Oh, but he's got the 46 checking him up in front of him though. Matt Carter in the 46 car to the inside, can't get there. Gets the door shot on him by Scott Speed. And both he and the 97 are going to fall back. Here goes Kimmel on the high side. He's going to try to take over second, but now lap traffic in front of the field. That's going to bunch things back up. The 44 getting held up on the high side. That's going to allow the 97 and the 16 to get by on the inside. And here comes the 2. He's stuck behind another lap car. It's the 93 of Pierre Bourquet on the inside. Bourquet has nowhere to go. The 93 is just kind of stuck on the bottom, being pushed by the 2 car. And now contact in the 1 and 2. Big checkup. Here comes Slager to the inside. What a move off turn number 2 for Ian Slager. But now that might benefit Matt Carter instead. 3 wide behind him. Here comes Justin Allgaier underneath Frank Kimmel. And Matt Carter. Carter back on the high side. He's stuck. He's falling back. Stuck behind Bourquet. And now the 16 of Allgaier underneath the 97. 3 wide. In the middle is the 97 being pushed up the racetrack by Justin Allgaier. Lots of bullying here. Elbows out. Racing. Contact. Kimmel's in the grass. Spinning back across the racetrack. Upside down Pierre Bourquet in turn number 1. And the caution's going to come out again. That was a big crash. We knew it was going to get ugly with the lap traffic. Here comes Allgaier to the point. Allgaier being patient. Waited for the opportunity, seized it, and he's your new race leader. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Man, oh man, I can't believe what we just saw. Let's go back and rewatch that entire lap. Things getting way more aggressive here towards the end of the race. Just coming to 12 laps to go. Allgaier looks like got into the inside wall a little bit there, trying to cut the track as much as he could. As tight as things were. 46 of Matt Carter trying to cut underneath, but the 44 of Frank Kimmel trying to run him up the track. Carter ran out of room, clips the 93 of Bourquet, down into Kimmel. They both go sliding through the grass into the inside wall, and they're both going to slide back up the racetrack, back in the traffic. Bam! There goes the 99. There goes the 46. There goes the 26. Or the 22 rather, the 01, the 37, upside down goes the 93. A wild wreck in turns 1 and 2. And surprisingly, all cars able to keep rolling. But that might take Bourquet and Kimmel out of this race. They got hit pretty hard. And the 46 of Carter. Goodness. They all got hit pretty hard there. I'm going to watch it again from another angle. They went sliding through victory lane. That's how much momentum they had to the inside of the racetrack. Boom. Contact with the inside wall. Back up across the track. Just nowhere for these guys to go as they spun back up the racetrack. And then the 93 just gets propped up onto his roof. Almost did a full roll over, but rotated back onto its roof. Slid for a little while longer, and then finally came back onto its wheels. Drivers taking evasive action down under the apron, even going over the curbing they have down there. That can really upset your race car, if not tear something up if you hit it too hard. But they luckily were able to slow down and get down there without too much issue. That was their only option to avoid the wreck. And what's happening on the front stretch? Bobby Gerhardt gets spun. Completely separate incident. Gabby DiCarlo just gets into the 90 or into the 5 car and spins him out. I'm not sure what's going on there. That looked intentional. The 90 of Gabby DiCarlo just gets into the back of the 5, doesn't lift, spins him around. I'm not sure. I mean, that 90 car already had some damage on her car as well. So I'm not sure what may have gone on between them earlier on in this race, but Gabby DiCarlo just went ahead and sent him for a spin. Just a quick slide. Kisses the rear end of the car on the wall. A couple cars sliding low to avoid, and harmless spin. Nobody else gets collected. Definitely a dangerous situation, but they were all right. So with that, I bet this will be a chaotic final restart here. As the green flag waves for hopefully the last time tonight. Allgaier, Speed, Slager, your top 3. Patrick Sheltra, P4, and John West Townley up in the P5. That changed the whole game. That changed the landscape. Top 5s can be available for anybody now. Here comes Ian Slager to the inside of Scott Speed. Nearly some contact made. Running that 2 car up the racetrack, getting the momentum on exit, but the 2 just had more momentum. It's a battle of who can arc it down on the corner exit the most, and it looks like Scott Speed will be able to do it better. So we head down into 1 and 2 yet again. Still side by side for the second spot. That's allowing Justin Allgaier to just drive away with this one. And man, and Allgaier loves seeing that in his mirror. These 2 keep going at it. All 3 of these men racing for a potential opportunity at the championship, and neither man wanting to back down. Every last point matters. Here comes Patrick Shelter. The way they're racing, that's going to allow everybody to get a chance to get up into the mix. 2 laps to go from Myrtle Beach. We're going to see the white flag this time by for Justin Allgaier. What a comeback after getting spun early on in this race. Kept a cool head and just fought back through the traffic and got up to the lead. Justin Allgaier now through 3 and 4 for the final time. It's going to come off of turn number 4. Justin Allgaier has won at Myrtle Beach. And what an exciting race that was. I'm so glad we got to see that one play out. I'm glad I put this one on the schedule, y'all. Unfortunately, it's going to be right off the the past series schedule. But fear not, because a new series coming along next season, the past series East, will have Myrtle Beach on its schedule. So we'll be right back here next year with a new crop of drivers. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I hope to see y'all next time. Until then, peace.